Yes. Welcome back to the channel GH247 News. Look, guys, today I'm taking you straight away to home. Ghana, the motherland, West Africa, the great nation Ghana. Dear friends, Ghanaians are the most exciting, citizens right now. Anywhere you go in Ghana, according to the report we are receiving, 58% Ghanaians are very satisfied with the current ruling government. President John Dramani Mahama's government is delivering on its promises. And Ghanaians are excited about it. For any nation that 58% of the populace are happy about the government, it means that there is something good about that government. Yes. Now, there is this opposition that just left power after 8 years, created so much mess, the New Patriotic Party, and I am here to speak to them. First and foremost, by the time, the next time I would love to hear any NPP, New Patriotic Party, former appointees, communicators, or whoever they are, by the time they want to open their mouth to speak, they should open their cobwebs and clear their boxes. They should clear their boxes. Clear your cobwebs. Get rid of it before you come in and speak. Because Ghanaians are fed up. NPP communicators especially, and former appointees, and those so-called parliamentarians, look, when you speak, it stinks. NPP, when they speak right now, when you guys speak right now, it stinks. It's like rubbish into the ears of Ghanaians. Especially when you are seeing what is white and you pretend that, oh, it is ash. You are seeing pure white and you are telling me, oh, it's not white, but it's like ash or grayish, like grayish or like, and you are seeing pure white. Why wouldn't you just admit this is white? By the way, where is Ken Ofori-Attah, the former finance minister? Ken Ofori-Attah, the fugitive. Yes, maybe you know, maybe you don't know, but those of you that are not in Ghana or that are not aware, Ghana's former finance minister has become a fugitive, wanted by the government of Ghana, and he is on the run. He is hiding in the US where his visa has expired. His stay in the US has expired. As we speak, he's been picked up by ICE. Yes, Donald Trump's task force ICE, they pick him up and he has been in the locker for the past 2 weeks. He was in court yesterday. If you don't know, there he is on your screen. That is a prison uniform. From grace to grass. A finance minister for 7.5 years, almost 8 years finance minister in Ghana. He looks good in this detention uniform, my friends. The prison in Ghana, the uniform is, which color? Is it pink or purple? That will fit him actually as well. This, Donald Trump gave him a black uniform. Guys, what do you think? Ken Ofori-Attah, Ghanaians want you back home to come and answer queries about how you manage Ghana's economy. He was all over the place shouting. When he was being asked by his own party to resign when the Ghana's economy was being declared as a junk state, when the whole world, all the rating agencies declared Ghana's economy, that the economy of Ghana has collapsed, the economy is now a junk state, his own party, parliamentarians were calling on him to resign. He said no, that he cannot leave his children as orphans. As things are tough, he will not leave his children as orphans in the toughest moments of the economy. He wants to stay and get his children fed morning, afternoon, evening, plus snacks. He refused to resign. He was backed by his cousin, the president. Yes. Until the final moments of their tenure, 2014, that he had to step aside when everything has now collapsed. Ladies and gentlemen, why do some of these so-called NPP communicators, why do they think Ghanaians are fools? I'm not too sure if that is their, what's wrong with their, anybody that is associated with NPP, New Patriotic Party, the opposition political party in Ghana right now, all their communicators, everyone that seems to be associated with them, looks like there's something wrong with their IQ right now. I don't know what kind of toffee they've been taking. NPP want to win power back, but yet they kept sending people like this man, to radio stations, TV stations to speak for them. Dr. Zato, a political science lecturer. I wonder what kind of lectures men like this will be lecturing our children out the universities. You were right there when Ofori-Attah, the man in a black uniform. Now this is how he used to wear white uniform, up and down, white linen, nicely ironed and designed to give back to read budgets. Today he's in black, in prison in the US of A. You guys sat down there, and this man mismanaged Ghana's economy. The new government came in within a year. Ghanaians are having a space to breathe in the economy. Now petrol is less than 10 cedis per liter. Petrol is selling below 9 cedis right now. Below 10 cedis right now. And the price will still be going down. The dollar right now as we speak is below 11 cedis right now. A dollar per Ghana cedis, from 17 cedis to 11 cedis, the dollar. The US dollar has fallen massively against the Ghana cedis under this government. Listen to what one of your own has said. I believe all of you know this guy, Ernest Owusu-Bempah. You know him, right? Yes. Ghanaians see anyone defending NPP as mad person because of John Mahama's performances. This is a guru. This is one of your top men. He says Ghanaians now sees anyone defending your party, NPP, as mad person because of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's performances. What does that tell you? And then some of you are still there and see no evil, speak no evil. Even if it's good, it is evil in your sight. Petrol prices have dropped. Ghanaians are excited about it. This Christmas, this just past December, Ghanaians celebrated it like never before. A bag of rice dropped. The price was almost like half. Tomato, oil, even egg. Ladies and gentlemen, where I am in Asia, let me tell you this. A crate of egg in Asia, right, is around 10-11 ringgit. That is about 15 Ghana cedis. Today in Ghana, a crate of egg is 10 cedis. So a crate of egg under President John Dramani Mahama is cheaper in Ghana right now as we speak than in Malaysia. A crate of egg is cheaper in Ghana right now than in Malaysia. You see, Ghanaians are not angry enough. Somebody should inform Dennis Miracle Abuaji. I don't know what is the miracle about this guy. This guy, he needs to revisit his pastor. Because there's nothing miraculous about this guy. I don't know who gave him this name. Or well, maybe his mother, maybe his family went through some hell before giving birth to him. And his family are still going through hell by his utterances. Whenever he speaks, his dad will be like, I need to remove that name Miracle. This guy he's still not yet delivered. Whenever Miracle Abuaji speaks, the mom will be like, I carry you for 9 months. I know what I went through. Why I gave you the name Miracle. But right now, you are. Whenever he speaks, the parents are worried by now, I'm sure. So what? Ofori-Attah hasn't been well since COVID days. Really? He hasn't been well since COVID days. Yes, we knew. I remember vividly when he couldn't read the budget for 2020. Is it 2020 or 2021? Yes. That the majority leader had to step in and read the budget for him. Yes, I remembered. So what stopped him from resigning from his position as a minister, as a finance minister? Then he came back. Everybody knew and saw this man was sick. But power, they say. Power, they say, is what? Power, they say, is what? You see, when you are drunk with power, that is what happens. You don't want to leave the position for anybody. Minister of Finance. So you are in handcuff. Come back home. You refuse. The Minister of Justice in Ghana wants you to come and answer questions for how you spend Ghana's money, how you manage the economy. You refuse to come back home. Your visa expired. You refuse to come back home until I pick you up. You are now like a prisoner in the US of A. Yet you are still insisting you are not coming back. You had top-notch lawyers in the US to defend you. Oh, now you were in court yesterday. We understand. Your lawyers pleaded. Ofori-Attah's lawyers pleaded that the case should be heard in camera. Yes, no problem. It is an immigration case. Immigration case, we know how it goes. We know how it goes. Your visa expired. You have applied for renewal, but it expired. That's the truth. You are living in a foreign land without visa. That is what it means. So it's either you plead guilty. If it's a fine you have to pay, you pay the fine. They buy you tickets. You come back home and account to your people. Your children that you said you cannot leave them in a mess. They want you to come and answer to them how you spend their money. How you spent our money. NPP. As we speak, can you imagine when you go to buy petrol in Ghana today, the filling stations, they are serving breakfast in addition to your petrol. God extends free breakfast campaign to 37 and Batonia stations, announces Wache at Asamankase station as well. So even Wache is being served. You buy petrol. This is what Ghanaians are applauding. The petrol prices has dropped to the standard. The filling stations, the gas stations, they are competing among themselves. Like Shell is competing with Goil. Goil is competing with Petronas. Petronas is competing. So they are now giving extra incentives so that commuters, drivers, car owners, motor owners, they will, instead of patronizing from Goil, they'll come and patronize from this. So they are giving incentives. Some are giving what? Wache, that's popular Ghanaian food. Wache, rice and beans, right? Some are offering tea, early morning breakfast, free. How do you tell me Ghanaians will not be happy? When the economy, all that Ghanaians want is good economy. Good economy. At least they wake up in the morning, they know they can feed and be happy. You see, people like Miracle Abuaji, Dennis Abuaji, you are seriously campaigning for Dr. Bawumia. But what you need to understand here is that Dr. Bawumia, that we know, has woefully failed because he was the economic management chairman, where the finance minister right now is the one we are asking to come and account. He's the one that became a fugitive now in the US. But this Dr. Bawumia that you are campaigning for, that you want him to be really elected as a flag bearer of your party, NPP, in Ghana's next election in 2028, that Dr. Bawumia has actually failed Ghanaians woefully. It was under his leadership that the economy of Ghana was declared junk state. It was under his leadership with the finance minister that retired men and women in Ghana, including retired judges, retired businessmen, their money that they saved in terms of buying of shares, government state shares, the government did what with it? They said DDP. Government has taken their monies to help to shelve the economy. Old people have to picket at the finance ministry. Some in the process died. Now you want that same Dr. Bawumia to come and rule Ghana? You see, a lot to say. Today I am back. I'm here. IEA Ghana says 58% of Ghanaians are happy with how things are economically going. IEA says 58% of Ghanaians are happy with how things are economically. 34% are unhappy. Oh, by the way, 34% are unhappy. 58% are happy. So it's left with how many percent? 8% that are undecided. Is that unhappy, and 8% unsure where to be. That is floating voters. So that simply means that if Ghanaians have to go to the polls today to vote, it's a hands down for the ruling government again. Remember the last election we had only 38% of populace voting for NPP. Miracle Abuaji, Ken Ofori-Attah, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, His Excellency, yes, former president, Afenyo Makins, leader of the 38, leader of the minority in Ghana's Senate, Ghana's parliament, Afenyo Makin, better sit up. You are as an Ewe man, you got to be wiser. You are not acting like one of us. Truly, you are 50-50, so you are not even sure where you belong. You are not sure where you belong. Because if you truly know your root, Afenyo Makin is honorable. In fact, these guys, we have to stop calling them honorable because there's nothing honorable about them. If there is anything honorable about them, they wouldn't have even had a press conference yesterday asking our Minister of Foreign Affairs to resign or the president should sack him. Why? Because Donald Trump imposed visa sanction on 75 nations. 75 nations. And Ghana is included. Not even full sanctions. There are some of the nations, they were asked to make a deposit of $15,000 for visas, for social visa, for visit visa. There are some of the nations that are banned totally. In Ghana's case, US only imposed sanctions on migrant visas. When I say migrants, those who are going in for like US lottery visa, or a relations, your mom is there or your husband is there, you want your wife to join you, temporary imposition. Visit visa, tourist visa is allowed. As a matter of fact, a special office has been opened for visitors who want to go for the World Cup. In Ghana, as we speak, the US embassies are making an announcement every day. Come and apply for your visas early, special dispensation. Come and get your visas. You want to go to the US? Now is the time. Why the so-called the 38 minority in parliament will come and do press conference asking the Minister of Finance to resign or should be sacked by the president because of visa restrictions? Are you okay? Is it true that anybody that is associated with NPP plus their communicators that they are mad? Is it true? I'm not the one saying it. One of your own has said it here. Ladies and gentlemen, now, like I said, I have a lot to say. An Accra High Court, presided over by Justice Audrey Kokuvi-Te on Tuesday granted a lawyer for former Deputy National Service Director Gifty Ofori-Mensah 7 days to file a list of witnesses. The judge warned that failure to comply with the directive, which took effect yesterday, will compel the court to advise itself. Who is Gifty Ofori-Mensah? National Service Secretariat Deputy Director who embezzled National Service personnel their money. National Service personnel that was supposed to be paid for their work done. This woman embezzled their money into tens of millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. There she is with a neck like this. It has always been embezzlement. Look at this one. Look at this one. Wontumi, Chairman Wontumi. Yes, you, Chairman Wontumi. Ghana for me, sorry, Ghana for me, sorry, Wunti. But because of Ghanaians, you a money that was meant for farmers, you alone, you fake documents and presented to a bank for the bank to approve a loan of 18 million Ghana cedis, and you took it and you pocketed it. Where is the farm? A Wontumi farm. How many employees do you have there? Chairman Wontumi, the man who claimed he has $3 billion to buy Chelsea. God forbid. My club. Money that's meant for youth employment. You guys ain't seen nothing yet. Now I have started this channel, GH247. We will be on it every day. Every day. This time around, every day I'll be here. Bring on all your communicators. General Buhari, that useless one. That useless one. That puppet. Bring him on. Bring him on. What is their name? I want to get their names. I want to get all of the. Bring him on. General Buhari, come on. Yes, come on. You got nothing better to say. Shut up. Or anytime you guys speak, it's something else. U.S. judge demands proof of extradition request by February 19th as Ofori-Attah stays in ICE detention. He can choose to be there, at least, but he'll be extradited to Ghana. Abdul Rauf Ibrahim, shut up if you have nothing important to say. All of you, the so-called communicators, you only open your mouth and you breed more mosquitoes into the atmosphere. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. The good news is that there's a fresh air blowing across Ghana, making the Ghana we want. The reset agenda by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. I'll see you guys on the next one. Shalom and peace.